Yeah, South Carolina. All of our buses need brakes, apparently. Hey guys, welcome back. I am sitting outside my local Costco right now. Just braved this bad boy on a Sunday afternoon. Whew, they must be completely crazy. So I figured I would fill y'all in on kind of a last minute plan or idea that I decided for this upcoming week. So today is Sunday, February 5th, and I am putting myself on a little mini challenge starting this Monday the 6th. That will be a 7-day challenge. So it will be Monday through Sunday the 12th. And basically, there are a few reasons for this. So number one, for the month of February, I am trying to kind of flex my intermittent fasting muscle. So I'm trying to make a point of really kind of nailing down an eating window and stopping all snacking. And that has been going great so far. This was kind of a spur of the moment thing when I was making a list to do my grocery shopping today, just based on a bunch of different factors, but really based on budget and the time that I'm going to have available each day. So basically what I decided, a spur of the moment over some coffee this morning, was that for this 7 days, the only food that I'm going to eat over the course of this 7 days is bacon and eggs. Now, I've previously done back in August the beef butter bacon eggs challenge, and that was terrific, and I felt amazing, and I really, really enjoyed it all around. But I don't know why I just kind of am not in the mood to give myself a big month-long challenge when it comes to the food I'm eating. Doing something for February with working on my fasting, that's something I know that I can do this month, and I really just need to get back into that habit of having kind of a scheduled eating window and really getting back to not snacking. But doing a mini challenge here for a week, I feel like is a nice way of resetting. Obviously, both bacon and eggs are nice, high-fat, nutrient-rich foods. This will be a way that I can definitely, still swing 1 or 2 meals a day and get enough energy from that food to fuel me for a day. Now, granted, I have still plenty of body fat to use as fuel as well. So if I do start by having this higher fat sort of menu for this week, if I start being kind of getting a little bit of meat aversion over the course of this week, then it's okay. It'll just help me fast a little bit longer, and I have body fat available for food in that event. So basically what I've decided is that I will be having, obviously my normal non-caloric stuff, my black coffee, my electrolyte water, and if absolutely necessary, diet soda. Don't come at me. This is my deal, not yours. If you don't drink diet soda, it's cool. That's fine, but I do. But calorically, the only things that I'm going to be having over the course of this week are going to be bacon, eggs, and butter. And butter I'm including simply because that's the way that I eat my eggs, is if I cook them, then I cook them in butter. So essentially, I'm going to be limiting my 1 or 2 meals a day to just bacon and eggs with butter if required for the cooking method for the eggs. My plan is to track every day as far as how many eggs, how many slices of bacon I'm going to be consuming over the course of each day. And I'm going to log that each day so that you can get an idea of what we're looking at as far as the macros go. But I am going to eat to satiety, so I'm not going to limit myself. But if I need more butter or more bacon or more eggs in order to feel full, that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be ad libitum. I'm not going to be limiting myself calorically. I am going to be limiting myself by the number of meals, no more than 2 meals a day, but not limiting the size of those meals. So with that said, I am also going to include each day a total for what my financial obligation was for that day. There are a few reasons for that also, but I want everyone to know basically what it's going to cost me. Now with this, I have bought, well, at Costco today, I picked up some of the Kirkland brand bacon. So this is a 4-pound pack. I also have a 4-pound pack in the freezer at home. This is very, in my opinion, super tasty bacon. I like the slices because they're not so thick that they're like ham slices, but not so thin that they get too crispy too fast. I also feel like they're always kind of the right ratio of fat to lean. So I'm excited to have another pack of this. And this is what I will be primarily eating over the course of the week, this and eggs. In addition, I know on one of my last posts, I got a little bit of hate about this bacon, people losing it because there's sugar on the ingredients list. Listen, it is number 4 on the list. All cured bacon, supermarket bacon is going to have sugar somewhere on that list. However, it is not going to leave residual carbohydrates in your bacon. Now, if you are hardcore avoiding it, don't buy it, but get off my back about eating bacon that has sugar way down on the list and is listed as 0 carbohydrates, okay? I am not here for that. I'm not here for the dogma or the people that are being zealots about sugar being 4th ingredient on bacon. So, yeah, this is the bacon I'm eating. It comes out to $3.59 a pound. I'm eating it because this is what I can afford. If you want to buy and send me some bougie bacon that doesn't have sugar in it, I will totally send you my address. Secondly, I picked up also from Costco the Kirkland Bacon Crumbles, which with this, it's a 20-ounce package. It's real cooked bacon already in crumbles, which is fantastic to put on, say, like egg halves. If you do hard-boiled eggs, they're awesome to mix into scrambled eggs and that sort of thing. So I picked these up to also help with supplementing some bacon. And this was $8.99 for this 20-ounce package. As far as my eggs go, I actually already have some at home. They are from my local grocery store, and I get the flat of 30 large eggs for $7.39. It is a steal. It is what I buy. I have done this now for 5.5 years on grocery store eggs. I have never bought Vital Farms or Happy Eggs or any of those, and I have lost over 50 pounds. I have reversed my type 2 diabetes. I have the best blood markers I've had in my life, and I am buying supermarket eggs. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Some people have sensitivities. Some people have more flexibility in their budget to buy something different. This is what I buy, and I want to share it with you guys because I want a few things to be noted. So, number 1, keto, ketovore, carnivore are tremendously impactful when it comes to improving your health. They can be intimidating when you watch certain influencers or go onto certain channels or follow certain brands. It can come across as being intimidating because you might think that you have to buy really expensive things, whether it is, grass-fed, grass-finished beef or the free-range, cage-free organic eggs or whatever the case may be. And then once you hit that point of feeling intimidated, or especially if you are sharing the things that you're buying in your groups or whatever, and people are super critical, it is so discouraging. And what ends up happening is you have these people that have been given an opportunity to do a diet, to follow a diet or a way of eating that will improve their health, help them lose weight, help them control their blood sugar, or just a multitude of other things that can be improved with this diet. But they are discouraged because, number 1, somebody's being a butthead, and number 2, they feel like they can't afford it because they can't buy these expensive things. And I want to be able to, over the course of this challenge and over the course of my journey as we continue, I want to be able to show people in 5.5 years, and still today, I am buying what I can afford and things that are readily available and readily accessible to just about anyone, regardless of where you live. And that you can do this with a itty bitty budget. You can do this with an itty bitty amount of time. You can do this without a whole lot of preparation. I want to continue to drive home the message that following a ketogenic diet or a ketovore diet or a carnivore diet is something that is super doable for just about anybody. So this week, this bacon and eggs challenge is an effort to show you it can be super simple. It can be super inexpensive, and you can still feel great and get awesome results. So that's what we're doing, and I'm going to document it as we go along over the course of the week, and I think we're going to crush it. It's only 7 days. Okay? Anybody can commit to something for 7 days. I'm starting on Monday, but you can start on Wednesday. You can start on Sunday. You can start on Saturday. You can start the day after Valentine's Day. Doesn't matter. 7 days. If you don't even feel like you can do 7 days, do 3. Okay? Like, you don't have to commit to big things at one time. Sometimes those short little baby challenges are the way to really get your feet wet and get comfortable. So that's what we're doing. My phone's going to die. I got to get home. My bacon's going to get warm. So I will show you a couple of clips from other things that I picked up at Costco for the family here in a second. And then I'm going to show you this coming week all of my stuff. I'm going to share it. I'm going to overshare. Let's overshare. All right. See you in a bit. Guys, hello, and this is just the last little bit to add in with just my starting stats for my bacon and eggs challenge. There is a school bus, I think, getting ready to go by, so it's a little bit noisy, but bear with me. It is South Carolina. All of our buses need brakes, apparently. It is what it is. Okay, so good morning. This is the follow-up just to wrap up the end of this starting video for the bacon and eggs challenge that I'm doing this week. I just wanted to include the measurements I took this morning that are going to be my starting notes as far as preparing for this coming week. So these are my measurements as of this morning after, waking up, going potty, jumping in a shower, took my measurements. And that's our baseline for this particular challenge. Additionally, I am going to be checking my blood sugar, throughout the challenge. I'll be doing my fasting blood sugar, which I could not do this morning because I left my meter at work. But I'm also going to be doing them for each of my meals. I'll do my starting blood sugar and then 1 hour and then 2 hours just to show kind of where it's falling with each of those meals as well. So that said, I don't have a fasting blood sugar for this morning, but I will be documenting that over the course of each of my daily vlogs with what I'm eating each day. But my starting measurements for this morning, I have slipped back up into kind of the area where I seem to rest pretty frequently as far as my weight. So I weighed in this morning at 174.4 pounds. My measurements that I took, I only primarily took my middle measurements. So I did my waist measurement, which was 32.25 inches. I did my abdomen, which is basically where my belly button is all the way around, and that was 37.5 inches. And then I did the largest area around my hips, and that was 42.25 inches. So those are my main measurements that I'm going to compare next week to see any progress there as far as any, inflammation loss or, inches lost over the course of this week. But as of today, starting at 174.4, again, we're going to also be tracking the blood sugar, fasting blood sugar each day, in addition to the before meal, an hour post meal, and 2 hours post meal, just to see how that's running with each of the meals that I have with bacon and eggs. So yeah, I'm excited. 7 days. I can do anything for 7 days. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, get this up for you guys. So when you're seeing this, it's going to be Monday morning, which is going to be my first day. And my intention is to each morning to post the previous days, what I eat in a day for this challenge, along with just a morning weigh-in and a couple of other things so that you can see the progression as the week goes on. So I hope this is going to help you guys, and stay tuned. I'll also be posting my meals and everything over on Instagram and in the Facebook group, which will be linked down below as well in case you haven't joined over there. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and roll the footage of the other things I picked up for the family over at Costco, and that's it. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.